If you came out to this scary place that you've been trucking through time and time again, and there's just some rando standing in the grasses staring off into the middle distance, this is Deliverance level stuff. Like, what's in these hills? Are we in trouble? You don't look like you're here for fun. You look like you're here for a fun that I don't want to get involved in. All right, we are back in Kenshi with Quill and Temperance and their team. You know the spiel, and we are about to jump into their adventure, but first, there are some new things about Kenshi, about my game specifically, that I would like to talk about. I don't think I'm going to talk for too long, but as always, if you would like to skip straight to gameplay, anything on the progress bar that doesn't say intro will be gameplay, and I'll see you over there. But if not, let's talk about what's new with my game, starting with this episode. So when I posted the last episode, a couple of people noted in the comments that there is a new mod on the workshop made by a mod author named Katrina, a very prolific mod author. I believe the person who made the rideable horses for Kenshi, unless there's more than one rideable horse mod, which would be amazing if that's the case. But they had posted a mod that apparently a bunch of people have been asking for that removes the sneak detection arrows. As if manifested into reality. I was asking for this not just a couple of episodes ago, and lo and behold, one gets made. I have never subscribed to something so fast in my life. It's fantastic. I can't recommend it enough. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It's easily findable on the workshop, but it is also now part of my mod list, which is linked in the description of every one of these videos. So you can find it if that's your cup of tea. Like I said, can't recommend it enough. Give it a shot. It definitely makes sneaking a lot harder. If you're not super familiar with this game, or you're just checking in at this episode and don't know anything about Kenshi, hello, first of all. Second of all, when the character goes into sneak mode, you get arrows that point at whoever's looking at you. I am not going to unpause and going to sneak right now because, first of all, I don't have those arrows anymore. And second of all, I have a mod that makes it illegal to sneak in town. So we'll take a look at this stuff later on once we're out of the city. But there's a guard behind me. It's illegal to sneak in town. If I started sneaking, there would be a red arrow pointing right at him. Big, garish, ugly arrow. And I've never liked these things. I don't like non-diegetic information in games wherever possible. I like all information to be diegetic. Specifically, in reference to gaming, the concept of diegetic everywhere means to show something, provide information to a character within a world, rather than providing it directly to the audience, or in this case, the gamer. So if you wanted to look at a quest log in a typical game, you would hit the button to open up the journal, and you would see a UI, the game would get paused, and you would see little bulleted lists and little drop downs and all the things you've done and haven't done and whatever you got to do. But that's not information for the character, that's information for you. An example of a diegetic journal or quest log would be in a game like Metro. If you want to look at the journal in Metro, it's a first-person shooter. You press the button to look at the journal, and the character holds a clipboard up to their face. So the character, you are truly in their shoes. It is the most immersive way you can possibly play a game, the most immersive way you can possibly pass information to a player. If the player wants to know it, in this case, the player is the character. The character wants to know what they need to do next. So don't present the information as a paused screen and a UI that has a journal. Show the character their own handwritten journal. I couldn't love something like that more. And so in terms of Kenshi, this big red arrow is very clearly non-diegetic. This is an arrow, I think we can all agree, the player character does not see a giant arrow sticking out of their body, and all of their companions do not see a giant red arrow sticking out of their body. That's just to tell you. It really is a quality of life type of feature. I know a lot of the things that I like in games, most people consider to be frustration mechanics, and they like them to be patched out with quality of life updates. I like to patch them back in wherever possible. I think this game is relentless and unforgiving, and they had a real good opportunity here to make what is, quite honestly, an easily cheesable part of this game, which is stealing and sneaking. They could have made that one of the most unforgiving things in this game ever. Because playing without detection arrows means, so like I said, it's illegal to sneak in town and I got a guard right behind me. I'd have to make sure I knew that. I'd have to look around and truly, there's no more, you're not sneaking with 50 people. How hard would it be to sneak around somewhere with 50 people in tow? You couldn't do it. You would do it one at a time. And you would need to make sure that the person is very good at sneaking. And if you're not, it is a very careful, very delicate operation. And that is so much fun. I've been experimenting with it a little bit. It is absolutely fantastic, and it really turns the sneak in this game. It's kind of unfortunate. We've got a bunch of characters going. We are doing a thing. We're not going to abandon the tack that we're on. They are tech hunters. We don't sneak too much, but we do sneak to scout, so it's definitely going to come up. But like immediately I was like, oh man, playing a sneaky group of characters would be a lot of fun with this, because this now just became the most difficult stealth game I've ever played, and it's a ton of fun. So, like I said, I can't recommend that mod enough. It is linked in my mod list in the description. It's also really easily findable on the workshop. It's like called No Sneak Detection Arrows. But in addition to that, when I got that mod, when I installed it, the first thing I noticed is that the little eyeball that's above the character when they sneak was still present. And I went and asked the mod author, I was like, hey, could you remove this eyeball, or at least make it so it doesn't turn yellow and red? I don't want any information I don't want any information the character doesn't have. If somebody starts walking at me, then I can guess that they are probably interested in what I'm doing. And if they start walking at me with their weapons drawn, I can then also assume that they are probably going to be hostile. And I should have to see that to be able to react to it. It really is a huge freebie having a big giant red arrow and a big giant red eyeball over your head. And I don't like it. So I asked the mod author if they could take that out, and they said, well, I could, but the eyeball is actually part of the UI. And you can only have one UI mod active at a time. So if they took out the eyeball, it'll overwrite any other UI mods you have going. And while this is the case, they also passed some information to me that I had not had prior. They named the UI file, which I cannot believe in all of my years of playing this game, I never thought to check this. One of my favorite things to do is to make ultra minimalist UIs. Every game I play, if I have access to the UI, if you've watched me play a game on this channel and I have access to the UI, I either download a minimalist UI or I make one myself. I just played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and with each stream that I came back to, I was like, I took more stuff out of the UI. I've made it even more minimalist. It's like one of my favorite things to do. I would have made an ultra minimalist UI for this game a long time ago. You have this Forgotten Construction Set, which is the mod tools for this game. And I assumed, I don't know why, I never bothered to check. I just made a gigantic assumption that if I can't access the UI in the mod tools, then I can't access the UI, which is not uncommon in games. Sometimes they pack them away in files that you just can't get access to. Maybe you could if you really know what you're doing, but it's not always easy. I just never thought to look. And what's hilarious is it's not even one of the more cumbersome UI files, which I have tools to edit anyway. I really like editing UIs. This is literally just a loose PNG. Kenshi_UI.png, just loose in the game files. I was kicking myself for never having looked for this. So I cracked open the game files. Sure enough, very interesting. Theoretically, you can only have one UI mod going at a time. I technically do have more than one, and I'm super curious to figure out how at least one of these mods affects some of the UI elements without actually affecting the UI file. But for mods like the No Character Map Marker mod, I would have made that myself years ago. Absolutely. All they did was open up the UI file and cut that piece out of the PNG. So I opened up my last UI file in my mod list and just cut out the eyeball. So my character won't have an eyeball. I made a couple of other changes too. I may make more. I don't know that I have the energy to do that right now. If I had found this out years ago, I probably would have made a nice UI. But at this point, I think I'm going to save that energy for Kenshi too. But I made a couple of changes. I took out the eyeball, so we are going to have no indication of sneaking whatsoever. I also dimmed the little sun icon that's above your head. You get a little icon that lets you know how much light or shadow you're in, and it was just very garish. It's very bright, so I dimmed that dramatically. As long as I have some idea. This is another non-diegetic piece of information, but the light and shadow in this game does not really align with what the NPCs are actually seeing. I have absolutely found, even with using the standard UI, that sometimes you are in shadow and the game tells you you're in light, and sometimes you're in light and the game is like you're a shadow. So we'll hold on to that one for now. But yeah, so no arrows, no sneak eyeball icon, and I lowered the opacity of the sun icon. I lowered the opacity of the UI in general. I don't know if I'm going to keep that, but I was just kind of playing around with it. If anybody were to ask if I am going to post a version of a UI mod that has no sneak eyeball, the answer right now is no, because it is technically kind of true. You can only have one UI mod going at a time. So for example, I use let's open the map here, no player map marker for dark UI. That's in my mod list. And all it is the person copied the dark UI PNG and cut the player map marker out of it. So this literally, if I were to post my mod for this, it would be it would be no sneak detector for no player character map marker for dark UI. It is a trailing list of mods that I'm basically just stealing from. So if I ever do feel like sitting down and creating my own ultra minimalist UI for Kenshi, you can absolutely be assured that I will post something. But I will say, if you're interested in not having an eyeball, it can't be easier. If you're comfortable with modding and you also, like me, for some reason, or just didn't think to look, go open the file and start messing with it. But even if you're not super comfortable with modding things, it doesn't get any easier than this. If you had any interest whatsoever, you don't have to have Adobe programs. You could use something free like GIMP. I'm sure things like Canva or online editors can let you edit PNGs. Just back up your file, make a copy, start cutting things out, start making things darker, change the colors. I can't stress how much fun you're going to have. If you think that interests you in any way whatsoever, go figure it out. Figuring stuff out in games. I mean, you're already playing Kenshi, a game with a straight line brick wall learning curve. Like, it doesn't get easier than messing around with just a loose PNG. So you will very quickly learn where the edges are. There's certain things you just cannot edit with a loose PNG UI, and you'd learn that pretty quickly. But you certainly can cut things out and change opacity. So I say, have fun. All right, that is enough out of me about that. Like I said, I'm excited to sneak. We're not going to do it here. But these guys are ready to go, and we already know what we're doing. It is the following morning from where we left off. And the plan was, we are currently in Clownsteady, and we are going to trek our way back out to this Lost Armory. We are going to set up shop and dig in. We'll put down a campfire, we'll put down some beds, we'll make sure these guys are ready to kind of hang out for a couple of days, because the last we saw, these ruins were filled to the absolute brim, overflowing with blood spiders. I don't know how many there were. It looked like there could have been dozens, maybe. I don't know. So we're going to go here. We're going to make a plan. We're going to try to draw them out. If it takes a couple of days, it takes a couple of days. It's going to take us at least a day to get out there, and then it'll probably take a couple of days to raid this place. So that's the plan. These guys are ready to go, and we are going to jump in. Let's get everybody to round up over here. Now, unfortunately, I wanted to do some more shopping in here. I realized as the night was wearing on that the home team does not have any... the home team does not have any lanterns at all. And that is a bummer. I did not realize that was the case. So, nothing is open. That door is open right there, but that's not a shop. Oh, the shop is open. All right, cool. Good. Hold on. We're going to stop. We're going to stop. We might buy some lanterns and stop at the waystation. I want the home team to have lanterns. And the machine shop there and the bar did not have any lanterns, and neither do you. Boo! Let's go check the travel gear store. We're here. We're going to do it. It's going to take us a whole dang day to get out to... where are we? Oh, there's the travel gear store. There's a store. That might be the travel gear store I'm looking for, so we'll go there. It's going to take us a whole dang day to get out to the armory anyway, so we may as well make sure those guys are all set up. Hello, Tatum. Let's trade. You have two lanterns. Unbelievable. All right, whatever. Whatever. Do you have any good maps? No. Shager's Overthrow. We got to start buying books. We're going to have a library. We are tech and knowledge hunters. I think. I feel like we're definitely tech hunters. I feel like we're knowledge hunters too. All right. We've got the dang 2 lanterns. Out we go. We're going this way, right? Yeah. Out we go. Buy my fish, says someone. Who are you? That's a lot of backpacks, says Sun Young. Have we talked to you? Are you going to say nothing to me? Yeah, I'm busy. All right, whatever, man. Then don't comment on my backpacks. Nutritious fish. Who is this? A slave hunter who got beat up bad. By who? You also got beat up bad. Negative 123 left arm. Good on you, man. Good on you for holding on to that arm. What are you guys doing? I'm actually a little worried about that. What is off in this direction that beat you up so bad? All right, whatever. We're going to go a little to the left and try to go high. I'm not trying to bump into something right outside of town. I mean, although we could run right back inside of town, but the team is back up and doing all the work they need to do. Let's just stop here for a second, make sure we're clear. You just never know. There could be like a bunch of bone dogs or something. Oh, and we can see here. Now we have no eyeball, and the sneak sign is actually still a little garish. That's at like 20% opacity. It is so bright. I might dim that even further. If you've ever watched me play a game that I have access to the UI on, they're almost non-existent. Like my Skyrim, the health bar is just like a little tiny line. Just a little tiny, half-invisible, 10% opacity line. I don't really need to see it. I just, every once in a while, if I gotta check it, you know, make sure it's there. And I say I don't have the time or energy to make a minimalist UI for Kenshi, but I feel like I want to. Did I just forget to go to the waystation? No, it's across the river. It's across the river. Alright, this is good. We didn't get as many... Who is this? A Band of Bones ex-slave who is very hungry. Are you, shackled? Here, we'll help you out. We'll help you out, Band of Bones. I bet you're going to attack me when I do it. Do you have any friends behind you? No, you don't. We'll let them run up and get some lockpicking skills. Nice! You did it! Yes, I did. Don't forget that, Band of Bones. Next time you want to be a jerk. You have my gratitude. Well, you know, hey, thank you. Thank you. Alright, yeah, like I was saying, we didn't get that many lanterns, which is unfortunate, but we can at least give one to Carthaginian. He's out in the dark, working. And it's still pretty early. We can make our way out into Shun. It's not like I expected to get there in the middle of the day and start raiding ahead of time, so... Tomy says, what will it be today? Tomy, it will be a long march, but we have plenty of food and plenty of cats, so I don't want to hear about it. Everybody better be on good spirits today. You guys each have... Your packs are loaded with food. I mean, we are definitely heading into the thick of it, but I think this team probably feels pretty confident. They took on... we're gonna go give this straight to Carthaginian. Make sure he's okay. Yeah, everybody's really good. Oh, look at that. Yeah. They took on an inordinate amount of security spiders, and those things are very scary. Quill knows firsthand how very scary those are. We see slave traders off in the distance. That's kind of scary. I don't want slave traders walking past Carthaginian ever. It also makes me a little nervous about giving him a lantern in the dark, but I'd rather have him working quickly. But yeah, these guys took on security spiders, a whole bunch of them, at different points. And they probably feel pretty good about taking on blood spiders. I mean, blood spiders will eat you to death, which I'd imagine they know that. But they're probably okay with the idea. They probably feel pretty confident. So I don't want to hear it. Nothing but high spirits from everybody. You got money, you got food. You should be emboldened by confidence. There you are, Carthaginian. What are you doing standing around? That trap better be empty. You take that. Oh, you have one. Alright. I did not realize he had one. Who doesn't have one? Alright. Zarya doesn't have one. And you know what, Zarya? You can take both of these, and you can handle trading with, what is Tetsuya doing? Find and rescue? Yeah, you can trade with Tetsuya. Let's take a look at where we are. We're like here. We're gonna run up to, we're gonna run along the crater. That's a nice short distance. We're gonna leave these guys to it. Alright, yeah, so out to the crater we go. We'll hug the crater to our right side till we hit the river. If we need to, we'll stop at that first library. If not, we're gonna try to get as far as we can, if not all the way to the armory. We should be able to do it. I'm not gonna put these guys on group run. These guys are heading into a dangerous battle. They can take their time. Enjoy their morning walk. Make sure that they don't race right into danger. Gives them a chance to spot danger before danger spots them. And boy, oh boy, am I really stoked to use... Oh, nice. Oh, you have one too! Huh! How did I miss that? What about Shimazu? Here, give one to Shimazu. Here you go. Just wait till I get my hands on your next slavers, says Hammett. Hammett, let's stop right there. What do you see, Hammett? What do you see? I see nothing. Oh, shit. Shit. Hammett sees somebody behind us. We're gonna turn. We're gonna turn and just make sure Carthaginian's okay. Somebody was running behind us. We're gonna run over here and just make sure the team's okay. Oh, Hammett with his snide comment, which was good. No, it was Band of Bones. I don't know that I'm gonna go talk to these guys. I feel like they might want to fight. They have no regard towards us, but they're probably going to want to attack us if I go over there. So, the way the Shek warriors carry themselves, you'd think they were born for battle. It's both intimidating and admirable. Well, so be it. Alright. Either that was the person we saw, or there's somebody standing literally right here. Behind this rock. There was a slave trader crippled behind this rock. What do we do about that? What do we do about that, Hammett? What do we do, Hammett? Do we want to attack him unprovoked? Alright. We're gonna leave him. I was gonna say we'd pick him up and take him away from here, but I don't know what to do with him. Whatever. We're gonna tell Hammett we've got bigger fish to fry. That guy is missing a leg, sitting beyond the outskirts of town in the middle of the desert. He is as good as dead. He will starve to death if he doesn't get killed by something else. The thing I'm most worried about is that the scent of his dead, rotting body is going to draw animals to our camp. If I could have picked him up without kidnapping, I would have picked him up, but we don't need the trouble or the hassle. Sometimes it's just as good to leave someone to their own fate. Out to the edge of the crater we go. Outside of the unpleasantness of running into a slaver, although it's nice to see a slaver with a missing leg. A little schadenfreude for these guys, I suppose. Taking joy in the suffering of others. At least the slaver. But aside from that unpleasantness, it is an incredibly pleasant morning. Nobody's following us. You know, we have not seen, outside of the non-stop Garu, we haven't seen many animals. Particularly bone dogs. I think we saw one pack of bone dogs in the last episode, at the end of the last episode, at the top of that plateau. Which, when we get all settled with raiding ruins that we know exist, that was a very interesting place to explore further. That plateau into the wetlands, I don't know, there's a handful of things I think we got to think about doing. I really am keen on making contact through here. I'd love to take these guys to Strange Town, which we know as Flats Lagoon. I would imagine that even though it's called Strange Town, I think that the map we had specifically said that you could get tech there, and that is a tech hunter stronghold of some kind, or some type of tech hold, or some kind of tech hunter city. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Perfect timing. Turn around. Turn around. Don't get too high. Good, good eyes on that. If we don't get seen by these guys... Nice. Now, if they don't turn around, that's fantastic. See, this is really good. We don't know if anything else can see us. We have no idea if anything's nearby to us. I just know that I saw these guys, and I know that they're looking away from us, so it is highly unlikely that they're looking at me, but I also do know... Oh, look at that. I said there was no dogs. It's a rebel farmer bone dog. All right, whatever. That means we're about to run into rebel farmers. Or maybe Manhunters are about to run into rebel farmers. The reason I am staying sneaking is these guys are just as likely to turn directly around as they are to continue going forward. There's no rhyme or reason for any of their damn travels, so... I don't love the idea that they are going to turn right, almost without a doubt, and bump into me. Just as likely... Yeah, they are turning right, are they not? They're not going to go up that way. That's not going to happen. And that bone dog that was cutting this way... Oh, he's all the way up there. I was going to say he should have some rebel farmers in tow, but I guess not. Alright. Crisis averted, which is good. We're going to keep going and hope for the best. We're going to keep our eyes peeled when we pass the edge of this little hill right here. We're going to go back in a sneak. We're going to look around. We see nothing. I don't see anything at all. There's nothing right here. If anything, they're ducked into that ridge or already passed, so we're going to go. We're going to go, and this team is going to keep their eyes left. But yeah, I think I was saying, I believe that map specifically called out that there's something to do with tech hunters over there. And I think these guys, once they, you know, deal with all the tech they know to exist, all the ruins they know to exist. Hammett says, I can't see shit in this dust. But yeah, once they go and deal with raiding all the ruins that we know for fact exist, I think probably the next smartest course of action for them would be to try to establish connection with known tech hunter strongholds. And we know of two so far. We know of Flats Lagoon, which is called Strange Town right now, and we know of a place called World's End. which not only, I think the map said had, it's a shame those maps disappear. I'd like to read that again, but it said something along the lines of not only is there tech out there, there's also vast knowledge that the tech hunters hold on to. Hold dear, archive, conserve, and catalog, which is right up our alley for sure, so. While I don't necessarily want to definitely make a middle to long-term plan, when we think about what's next for these guys on the horizon, it might actually be a somewhat middle-term plan. Getting out to Flats Lagoon is... Whoops. Oh, what are you doing? Go back that way. Getting out to Flats Lagoon is not exactly the easiest feat. That is a multi-step process that involves going through Catan and Morn, which involves sneaking through Beak Thing territory, which is about the scariest things these guys will ever do. I would imagine we're going to stop right here and just look, and I'm glad I did, because there's something out there. There's a Rebel Farmer Bone Dog. We're going to sneak. He can't see us. Maybe. Oh, I love using sneak now. That is my favorite thing ever. I really don't want to become reliant on it too much, because it's really not what we're doing, but I swear to God, I could do a sneak playthrough. This is really something. I gotta dim these little suns there. I might actually change them into something less apparent, less garish and gigantic. But yeah, I would imagine, although these guys haven't been through Beak Thing territory, any of the Beak Thing territories, I would imagine that's pretty much common knowledge in this world, where some of the most dangerous places are. You know, they probably know about the northern United Cities, about cannibal territories, the existence of the Holy Nation and where they generally are, the existence of space lasers and Venge, and kind of perfectly, they kind of just generally know. Like, I kind of just generally know. Because as I've mentioned many times, the last time I played this game, I was playing it very zoomed out with a clickable map, and playing a little bit differently, where you just kind of level your team up and click on the map, and you know they're going to get there and everything's going to be just fine. In this case, with this playthrough, that is very much not the case. No matter what we're doing, we're going to be babysitting people. It is 2:14 in the afternoon, just midday. We're going to get to the front of the library. We're going to stay on this side, though. We're going to cross right here, but stay on this side of the river over here. And then we're going to take a look at the map and think about what we could get to before, like, 7 p.m. I think we can get pretty far, if not all the way to the armory. We might try to shoot for the army, but have a backup plan. I just want to pinpoint that there's one library before the armory we might think about. We're going to go up right here because we're not going to stop at this library. I was going to stop out front of the library, but there's no reason. We're going to run through here, which is a little scary. I don't think we usually come through here. It's a little too craggy and frightening for my taste, but... looking around for skin spiders. Really not uncommon for us to bump face-to-face with skin spiders the second we step into Shun. I thought I saw something. It was just a shadow. Ah! Jesus fucking Christ! That scared the shit out of me! God damn it! Okay. Fudge. That literally scared the absolute crap out of me. Heart is pounding. Alright. We are... What did I say? I said it is not uncommon for us to bump face-to-face with skin spiders. There's the library. I don't want to cross a river. I don't want to go down there. I don't want to run up there, that's for sure. I don't love any of this. We're going to go back. Fuck, I'm just going to click over there. I'm going to click there. There we go. Run. Go. We're just going to see what they do. If they swim, they swim. Oh, get away from me, stupid skin spiders. Get away from me. No. We're going to go this way. That's perfect. Perfect. We're going that way. God damn. This is what I get for going high. What did I say? I was like, it's not uncommon to run face-to-face with skin spiders the second you step into Shun. I thought I saw a shadow, and I was like, no. It was just the shimmering of anti-aliasing grass. It's fine. And no. It was two skin spiders that are really face-to-face. God damn it. That scared the absolute crap out of me. Are they still behind me? I'm not super keen on wasting bolts. There's only 2 of them. We would take them down, but I'm really wanting to hold my bolts because I think we're going to be here for a couple of days doing work. Let's see. Did they keep up with us? It does not look like it. Let's stop right there. Will's going to go. All right, everybody. Don't burn calories. Don't get all sweaty. Let's all relax. We're fine. We made it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go up here, and we're going to... Out of my way. Iron Will Stalker. Alright. Can I talk to you? No? Alright. Well, we're not in your way, sir. Ugh, this is not boding well. That is like full tilt creepy. I'm sure it's just the game kind of being the game, but like, if you came out to this scary place that you've been trucking through time and time again, and there's just some rando standing in the grasses staring off into the middle distance, that doesn't really... That's some fucking cool armor. That's some goddamn cool armor. Yeah, this does not bode well. This is like creep factor right here. This is deliverance level stuff. Like, what's in these hills? Are we in trouble? You don't look like you're here for fun. You look like you're here for a fun that I don't want to get involved in. Let's get the fuck out of here. Don't come after me. Stay over there. Leave me alone. How do they feel about us? Iron Will. Oh, they don't like us a little bit. They're probably just automatically hostile a tiny bit. He left us alone, which is good. I'm worried. I'm just looking, making sure there's not others standing in the hills like fucking creepazoids. That's some psychological thriller horror movie level stuff. Just like a dude standing in the grass in the plains. Just like... These guys are just like a bunch of teens coming out to the swimming hole. Chucking beers at each other, and there's just a dude in like full ramshackle plate armor with like a dust cloth on his head, standing in the grass staring off at us. Like, I don't think so. We're out. We're out. Alright, I'm starting to like really shift my optimism here. Had a couple real bad omens all of a sudden. Whatever. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. There's places filled with skin spiders for sure, but like, I'm really starting to feel like this is our territory. Like, almost to the point where if we were going to make a base, I'd just make it out here. This is ours. We own this. We've cleared the whole thing. Outside of dealing with skin spiders, we've basically guaranteed that it's safe. Not through battling people, a handful of security spiders here and there, but not necessarily through battling people, but through scouting the entire damn thing. Alright, just giving a look around, and we're going to check the map. Because of those bad omens, I might run the coast, just because we're not going to get lost. If we get to the ruins and it's dark, we're going to run the coast and we're going to try to cut in here and go to this library. I think it's going to be dark by the time we get here, but I'm not going to go up high to get here. We're going to try to go this way. If we pass the ruins, we know we've gone too far and we can cut directly across to the river and get into those ruins. We know we can do it. So, we're going down. We'll head down, head on a swivel, watching out for skin spiders, bone wolves, Iron Will Mercenary Company. Is that what they're called? Just Iron Will. I don't think they're a mercenary company. I think they're the Iron Will Bandit faction or whatever, but I don't like it. I do like their armor, though. I'd love to get a hold of that. It's getting later than I thought. I don't know that I want to push it, but we might try. I'm going to cut across the hill. Oh. Who is this? A tech hunter. So-called allies in my outpost are just dead weight. Lazy, good-for-nothing leeches. Tech hunters like us a little bit, right? Yeah, just making sure. I don't have any reason to not like us. Are you just alone by yourself? Can I talk to you? No? Wish I could, like... I'd hire you right now. Literally. I got 3,000 bucks. Let's talk to this tech hunter. Need help, Outlander? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's hire our fellow tech hunters and take them out to this village. I'm looking to hire some bodyguards. Let's take them for 2 days. Let's go. Let's do this. Will's gonna say, thank God we found you guys. You're here. We're hunting tech. We need your help. Let's hustle. We're gonna run them right to the village and see what they do. I can't control them directly, so that if they do become hostile, they're just gonna go into that village themselves. Which means we might be a little committed to... Oh, shit! We might lose them before we get there. This is the danger of hiring... yeah, already. We lost them. We're gonna lose them. Don't you dare, Temperance. Or you, Tomy. Okay, go. We're gonna help. Nice. Are you guys okay? Did you get hurt? You lost some blood? Alright. Let's, Quill. Actually, Tomy, you can eat that meat. Why don't you go loot that spider? Make sure it stays dead. We hired these guys. I don't know. This is what I don't want to do. I want them with us. I want to raid that base together. I'd like us to stay out and then to go in, which they'll do on their own because I can't control them. I think that's a good plan. And tell me, what do you do? Are you first aiding? Stop it. Loot. I think that's a good plan and something these guys would have come up with on their own. My only concern with it is it's going to get dark, and I can't control these guys and be like, guys, hold off, we'll pick this up in the morning. Which means they're going to die, and I don't want them to do that. I'd like to be able to save them. But it's still early. If we can stop them from running into spiders like that, or gorillas, or anybody else that turns hostile, we might be able to get them there. I'm sure Quill and these guys conferred with each other and said, hey, we've got this money. Let's just spend it. Let's do it. We'll take them with us. Are they keeping up? Yeah, they are. We've got this money. We'll take them with us, and let's just go. We're going to tell these guys, we got to go. We're burning daylight, but we're doing this thing. We're trying to make this place safer. We want to go raid this village. And there's some tech here. I'm going to tell you, I don't know that we're going to raid the village in front of them for the tech. We might not break into the locked building until they decide to leave us. We are not officially tech hunters yet, and I don't know how they would react to us picking a lock. Because it technically is committing a crime. Every time we pick a lock, it says committing a crime. And they might turn hostile on that. So I don't know if we're going to do it. We'll see. That's a little metagamey. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. If anything, out of abundance of caution, knowing that we're doing something, since we're not officially sanctioned tech hunters, that might irritate them, perhaps we will take the team back to the armory to celebrate while one of the team peels off and pops the lock, you know? This team is certainly smart and savvy by this point. Perhaps smart enough to say, you know what? We're not licensed and sanctioned tech hunters. Why don't we all go back to the armory and we'll celebrate with a round of drinks? And we'll head back in the morning and then, ooh. Will saw something out here. Spiders. Always with the spiders. But yeah, then maybe somebody can peel off and go cut the lock. Watching with running into spiders, I don't like when we're going in a full tilt run because we are then even more likely to do shit like this, like run into spiders right there. We'll cut down the middle and hope for the best. And hopefully this team doesn't peel off and attack 15 skin spiders that I don't care about. That I am completely not worried about. I do indeed believe we have to get past this hill right here. And once we get past that, we should see... Oh, shit. Shit. And they're coming at us. God damn it, bastards. Don't fight the skin spiders. Leave the skin spiders alone. How many are there? I'm not trying to waste bullets. You're killing me. You're killing me. Temperance. Here. Hammett. Here. Quill. There. And Tommy, you come over here. That's perfect. Everybody. Attack target. Oh, no, Tommy. Oh my god, you're the worst person to be doing what you're doing right now. Don't do it. Don't do it, Tommy. Oh, I think the tech hunters were gonna... No, they got into the fight. Alright, cool. We're going to attack the spiders. Nice. Did they both fall? They did. Tommy, you know what to do. Loot them up. Make sure they stay dead, and you're gonna eat that meat anyway, so you're good for a good long time, huh? It is way too late for us to attack this village. I think we're going to take these guys straight to the armory and deal with it in the morning. It's going to get dark, and then we're not going to be able to find the armory at night, so... We're just going to sit out the night in the armory, and we'll take them. This way we can raid the thing proper the whole day tomorrow. We paid for them for the 2 days anyway, so... It's not like we were going to keep them for the entire walk home. So we're going to take them straight to the armory. We'll settle in for the night the same way we had initially planned. And we'll take these guys first thing in the morning out to the village. Alright, we are not stopping for any reason. We can't even stop to help these guys. We literally, there's the village. There's the village. We still have a ways to go to get to the armory. So we can't stop. What are you doing? What are you shooting at? What did you just stop to shoot at? Skin spider? Skin spider. Whatever. You guys are going to have to deal with that and catch up with me. It's way too late for us to be messing around with this. We have to get in and hunker down for the night. We yell to them to break and keep up with us. They choose not to. We're not their commanders. We merely hired them to protect us. They have their own agency, their own autonomy. They can decide that they'd rather hunt the meat. So be it. Alright, these guys have just about made it. Perfect timing. We made it all the way to the armory. It took a little bit of sprinting, a few distractions. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We've got bat rats out here. We could check the traps. Maybe tonight. I don't know if these guys are going to calm down until our tech hunters catch up with us. They keep stopping to fire, but they don't have anything to fire on, so... It's going to be an interesting night. I'm going to have to put them in some chairs and just call it a night for these guys. The sun is getting real low. And our shadows are getting real long. And those shadows are starting to make figures dance in the setting sunlight. Here comes a single spider. We are going to stop at the front door and deal with this spider. That is just fine. Everybody stop right there. Where's the spider? There he is. Everybody right from where you are. Attack target. Beautiful. Beautiful. Come on, guys. You got this. You're wasting bolts, but it's okay. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. It's not one hit. It's a little dark. A little dark. He's not moving very fast. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Who's he going after? Tommy and Hammett? You gotta back up. Back up. And Tommy and Hammett attack, but let me look at you. Hammett, Tommy. Beautiful. Come on. Somebody hit him. He's almost dead. Come on, somebody hit him. Oh, come on. Tommy and Hammett. Back up again. Back up again. Hammett, fire. Temperance, you're not in line with... You're shooting at the back of Quill's head? No, you're not. You're fine. All right. Guys, I was going to say, I believe in you. Let's make sure he stays down. We don't need anybody popping up on us in the middle of the night. That's way too much food. That's okay. Everybody inside. Hopefully our bodyguards find their way. We shall see. All right. Oh, look at that. We left our fire here. We're already set up for the night. Beautiful. Everybody, take a seat. We're going to catch up with these guys in the morning. All right. These guys are settled in for the night. We are going to catch up with them in the morning. Hopefully our tech hunters are still alive and will make it to us. I don't know that that's going to be the case. We shall see. But before we do that, let's check in with the home team. And that is fantastic. We can see Karthikeyan is working. I don't know if I... Well, Shimazu, what the hell are you doing down here? What are you doing? Alright, whatever. You can hang out. I don't know if I mentioned in the last episode when Karthikeyan got hurt. Zarya, I guess, helped nurse him back to health, and she is sticking close by him. She is going to stay close to him in case he gets hurt, so someone is always watching over him, because he gets a little preoccupied with dealing with those traps. And oh my lord, do I love this game and this lighting mod. My goodness. I know, I feel bad for the people watching on mobile. A number of people have complained it's impossible to see on mobile, but that is a mobile thing. It's not like it's much easier to see on desktop and browser, but that's kind of... It's by design. It's supposed to be dark and creepy, and it is terrifying. These little dots of lights out in the distance... with this ominous music and the red glow at night, oof, anything could be out there, and it is terrifying. When I was, when Karthikeyan was getting nursed back to health, and these guys were running down here and dealing with some of these items down here, I could see a camp off in the distance. Someone had set up a camp. We could see the lights in the hills, and it is just so creepy. You have no idea. Are they friend or foe? There's, oh, god damn it, Shimazu, what are you doing, Shimazu? You're not supposed to be down here. You're not hauling too? Oh, you are. Shimazu, that's Zarya's job. Stop that. Quit it. It's fine. He can do it. It's okay. Zarya hauls to the storage, and he hauls to the stove directly, but if the storage is not full, he will take it from wherever he can get it, and I'm not going to complain about that. I'd rather them working than stalling. I don't mind them stalling, but it's nice when they work. And there Zarya comes to hang out and watch Karthikeyan's back. And unfortunately, until I actually have an outpost, they're not going to sit when idle, even though I have sitting spots for them all over the place. Real ones and otherwise, but 'tis what it is. Yeah, at some point I'm going to rearrange this again. Once we get done researching the things we want, we don't need a gigantic research bench in here. Looking to get some action, says Tetsuya. No. I wish I could help you out there, Tetsuya. There was a lot of action here for a long time, but it seems to have all dried up. But yeah, at some point I'll probably break this down and turn this into more of a living quarter for these guys, where they can hang out, even though they won't sit when idle. We'll build them some tables and chairs and benches and things they can hang out on and while away their days. Alright, the home team is doing what they need to do. These guys are settling in for the evening. Hopefully the tech hunters will have found us by morning, but I think they might be dead. I do believe I have a mod that pulls most of the information out of here, but I don't remember if it was working or not when I started this series, so if it is working, they are dead. If it's not working, we might see them in the morning, and that could be pretty cool. We won't see them on the map because I have no map markers, so either way, we're going to pick up with these guys in the morning, and they can go raid that village. Alright, it's just before dawn. And we forgot to grab the bat rats out of this trap. So we're going to do that real quick with Tomy before we head out. Hopefully we'll be able to get out just as the sun is actually rising. Just the early morning hours. We're going to grab these bat rats real quick and then we'll send these guys out to the village. And I'm going to assume our tech hunter friends did not make it. I feel bad about that, but we really didn't have much choice. It was really us or them. We'll get some height on the village. We can see it from here. We'll get a good look down into the village. I don't see any tech hunters coming our way. I feel really bad about that, but if we did not keep the hustle going, I'm sure these guys feel a little bit bad, but they also know that those guys were formidable warriors, and we can maybe imagine they just took our money and ran. We don't necessarily know what they did. Tomy says, oof, my nose itches, gah. Tomy, do you have a nose? Is that offensive? I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know if you have a nose. I don't know if that's rude to say to a hiver. We're gonna get as close as we can. I'm almost contemplating taking someone like Tomy. Let's take a look, actually, not that way. Who's got good field medic skills? Quill, but you're not hanging back, that's for dang sure. Hammett, wow. Nope, Tomy. Tomy's the one. Tomy, you're also the worst crossbowman, which it's nice to get you some experience, but if all goes to heck, we might, if all goes to heck, we might tell Tomy to hang back. We'll take him off a follow. Quill will give him the order to not stick too close, and he can hang back in case things go horrifyingly wrong. Stop right here. Peer up over the horizon, back behind us. Out to our left, out to the coast. Nothing is moving. Nothing is following us. We're still pretty dang far away. I was kind of hoping that would be right here. Oh, it's tough to tell exactly how far away it is when it hasn't fully rendered in, but now that it has rendered in, we can see it's pretty dang far. We're going to get a little closer. We're going to get a little closer and hopefully nothing follows us as we make our way over here. We're going to keep a very wide berth off of this place. And what we're very likely to do is we're going to actually make use of Tomy again. Tomy's going to build up his sneak skills and go do some scouting. I'm just looking for movement out in front of us. Nothing off to the side, nothing behind us. Fucking Garu. Why is it just the one? What made you bloody? No, there's the rest of your friends. How did I miss all that? My God. Alright, we're going to set up over here somewhere, I think. Like right here. And we'll send Tomy down, and his orders are to draw out the spiders. Get a good look, maybe we can see how many there are, think about how bad it's going to be, and we'll draw them out. A couple at a time. This is a good spot, like right here, because— oh, Jeff! Frig! Careful, watch yourself. Yes, I will. I'm very careful watching myself. I was watching the friggin— I can't talk to you guys, huh? Alright. I was watching the goddamned— I was watching the village. Oh, that's another bad omen. I got snuck up on by Garu, and then I walked right into Ironwill. Who knows what they're gonna do? Stalker. Whatever. Alright. We're too close and we can't see anything. We're kind of dug in. Spiders are gonna see us before we see them. You took my spot, Ironwill. Beat it. And they're just standing there with a not so bright look on their face. Get lost. Alright. I don't want to be cut off from running away back to where we want to go. I kind of want to be right here. I also don't necessarily know what the iron will is going to do if we start opening fire. I don't want to be in a place where there's so much grass that I can't see things approaching me and cutting around on the side of me. You've taken my spot. You've taken my spot, Mr. Iron Will. Beat it. All right, we're going to set up right here. God damn. All right. Tommy, you're up. Tommy's going out. We're going to watch the grasses. I don't see any movement. I don't see anything looking at us. Iron Will doesn't seem to mind that we're doing some silly stuff here. This is a terrible, terrible approach. Tommy, I got to take you off of staying close to Quill because you keep coming out of sneak and it's bugging me. We're going to get Tommy a little closer. I hate this approach. But if we come out over here, we don't know what these guys are going to do. And they might become hostile and cut us off from our means of escape. Can we see anything in here? No. If they become hostile here, Tommy's cut off right now, but we could get out of here. And I'd rather fight them falling back towards the armory than anything else. In fact, I think there's a second floor on the armory they'd have a hard time getting to. Alright, I don't see any spiders. I don't see any spiders seeing me. Whoa! Fucking Garrow, god damn it. Ooh, what's that Garrow doing? Are you gonna run in there? Are you gonna draw spiders out? Alright, Tommy, keep your head cool. Holy shit, Tommy. Tommy. Go. We're gonna follow this Garrow inside. What is this Garrow doing? What in the craziness? Why is his friends abandoned him? Wait, what is this Garrow doing? I don't see spiders. I don't see anything. I don't see anything at all. Let me just check on Quill real quick. Quill, you're okay, right? Yeah, you're fine. Quill, why don't all of you go into sneak? Tommy, back to you. There's a spider. I see him. There's a spider. I don't know if he sees us, but I see him. I'm guessing the Garrow didn't make it, huh? Alright. Now, in playing the last series, I remember raiding a spot. Alright, we got one spider. One spider. We raided a spot that had, you know, there's giant crabs. We raided the spot and, like, we fought a bunch of crabs, and then there was a giant crab, or like even like there's like 1,000 crabs inside of a building, which is making me a little bit nervous. And I'm just nervous that, like, is there a giant spider we don't know about? Is there a king spider? All right, there's one spider so far. He does not see us. Nobody is coming up behind us. Where he sees us. Oh, okay, there's two. There's at least two. He's moving quick. All right, everybody out of sneak. Tommy, go back. Wait, did he stop? Yeah, he stopped. Hold on. Tommy. Oh, no, I accidentally pulled everybody over here. Everybody stop. Just Tommy. Just Tommy over here. Fire on this guy. See what you could do. See what you can do. Is the team going to fire from there, or are they going to run in? They're going to fire from there. Quill, step over here and don't hit your teammates. Don't hit your teammates. We're going to stay with Tommy because he's very close to a blood spider and he's about to get shot. All right. Back. What is this? Is that our tech hunter? I don't know who it is. That's a wandering trader. Just a loose tech hunter. Man, those spiders move pretty damn fast. I don't care for it. Hello, Mr. Tech Hunter. Do you want to help? I hate that I'm drawing a spider to you. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Tommy, don't walk into the line of fire. That was my bad. I apologize. We're going to put him in the firing squad. He's going to line up. We don't see anything. Uh-oh. I think we got it. I don't know where it was, but I think we got it. Shit. Tommy's still shooting at something. Something dropped, but I don't know where. We're going to try to put eyes on it. Tommy doesn't see anything in the grass. They've got these really good long-range bows, which I love. Tommy's still shooting at something. Oh, yeah, fucking goddamn it! Are you kidding, you stupid skin spiders? I don't have time for your nonsense, Mr. Skin Spider. Alright. I didn't want to get cut off to the side, but we're going to do it. Everybody run up this way. Up over here. Tommy, please don't draw all these skin spiders with you. That's so many skin spiders, and he's drawing all of them, and there's Garu. Unbelievable. We're gonna outrun the skin spiders because I'm not wasting the bolts. I'm not wasting the bolts on stupid skin spiders. These guys came here with a purpose, and we're barely accomplishing it. We spent $4,000 so far. Alright, there is a bunch of fighting happening outside of that place now. We've definitely solidly cut ourselves off. The team wants to fight. There's more skin spiders in front of us. Alright. Well, you know, hey, that's how it goes. Oh, there's one's coming at us. Alright. Alright, there's 52,000 skin spiders. We're gonna have to move off. What was that? Yerg? Who's he yerging? Who's he yerging? Oh, is it the stupid tech hunter? Come on, tech hunter. Come on. Don't make me save you. Oh, you tech hunter. Get away from me, spider. Get away from the team. Something said Yerg. I feel like it has to be... It has to be the tech hunter. We're gonna back away. If he's in there, I swear to God. It's gotta be the tech hunter. But we're gonna pull this one skin spider away from us, deal with it. We're gonna deal with the skin spider. Quill, here. Temperance, here. Tommy, here. Everybody, where's that skin spider? Where'd he go? Stop right there. We're just gonna shoot on him. Alright. Hammett, where are you? Were you firing at the back of somebody's head? You're not. Alright, good. We're gonna just draw down the fire. I don't need this guy in the way. I accidentally clicked and moved them all when we should have been firing, and now we are going to fire. There we go. Deal with the skin spider. You are better than this. You are better than this. Something's down out there. I don't know what it is. There's things moving around all over the place. Someone was yelling Yerg. Hammett, what are you shooting at? It's probably blood spiders you're drawing over here. Tommy, go loot that skin spider. Hammett, what are you shooting at? Hammett is bearing down on something, but it's not moving. I don't know what it is, but it's making me nervous and uncomfortable. Here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna step in front. Oh, fucking Garu. We're not gonna step in front of Hammett's bow in case he does fire. We're gonna go around and we're gonna go down to this village and see if we can put eyes on whatever was screaming. And of course, there's another skin spider. Alright, everybody. Fire. Is there anything approaching us from the side? No. Let's just look at the sight lines on these guys, make sure no one's shooting in the back of anybody's head. No, these are all good lines. These are really good lines. I just want to see you do this. Could you put them down? You're not... no one's made a shot yet. There! Beautiful. Tell me, I don't know if you need all this meat on you, but... Everybody, into sneak. What is getting eaten over here? Something is getting attacked. Something yelled from in here. There's more blood spiders we can see. I saw at least 2. There's something else over there. This has turned into a full-on clusterfuck. What is that? A Garu. That's a lot of meat, but I'm not worried about it. I'm much more worried about finding out who was screaming for help in here. I don't know if a Garu can say Yerg. Alright, we're not where we want to be. There's a spider here. There's a spider here. It's in critical condition. That's good to see. I don't see anybody on the floor. We don't see anybody laying on the floor, but he might be deep in here. And God, I think I see a bunch of movement in here. I can't tell if it's the grass moving. I'd love some height. Nothing is coming from the side. Nothing's coming. Just checking the team real quick. Nothing's around the team. We really want to stay with Tommy, though, and be really careful here. We want to be real... Ah, shit, there it is. Alright, Tommy. Attack that blood spider. Make sure he stays with us. Alright, back to the team, Tommy. Back to the team. Everybody, out of sneak. Oh, there's a bunch coming! Alright, one's down. One's down. Everybody. Tommy, actually, you run. You keep running. The rest of you... The rest of you, where did I lose you? Attack all. Let's just see. Jesus Christ, Hammett. That's how you kill somebody. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Oh, one down. No, no, not down. Not down. God, hiding in the grass. You can't even see them. They disappear in the grass. Holy shit. Pull back to where there's no grass. Oh my god. They completely disappear in the grass. See, this is why you actually do have detection arrows. Like, I do complain about it, but... Tommy, you're too heavy. Tommy, you're too heavy. I do complain about things like detection arrows and sneak icons. I still would prefer them off, but I fully understand why they're here, because I can't see these spiders in the grass, but they can see me, because the grass does not actually function as a break to sightline. I've mentioned before, sightline matters in this game, but not everything actually functions as a break. It's not super consistent. And so, for example, I know for a fact that grass does not break sightline. We're going to pull Quill over there. Temperance, you can step forward just a little bit. Hammett, you can step forward a little bit. And Tommy, you step over here. And let's see if anything approaches us. Stuff is already approaching us and they are firing at it. I don't know what it is. Tommy, you stop right there. They're watching the grass. They know more than I do. I'm nervous. Quill's firing on something. Oh, there we go. I see it. Everybody, bear down. Bear down. Who's he going for? Tommy? Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Tommy! Oh, god damn it, Tommy. Back up. Nice! Tommy, make sure he stays down while they fire on the rest of them. I don't know that I was looting all the ones that stayed down, so we might have a bit of a problem on our hands. We can't see in the grass. They're bearing down. I see no movement. I got dead spiders out over here. Somewhere. These guys can see in the grass. Oh, here we go. Something was here. Alright, they're starting to fire. And it's down. Alright. Everybody, back into sneak. Tommy, out. Actually, Tommy, you come out of sneak. We're gonna go see if we can find some spider carcasses before they wake up. That's gonna be a tall order, huh? That's gonna be a very tall order, Tommy. Oh, I did not want to fight in these grasses, but, you know, you don't always get to choose your theater. Do I see a skin spider? Fuck you, skin spider. He's eating a body. Whose body? I can't see. Or he's gonna make his way over to eating a body. Alright, let's just, Tommy, just take a minute here. Let's make sure everything that's out here stays dead. This skin spider, I bet, is going into this friggin' village to eat something in there. And that's a pain in my ass. Alright, Tommy, go back in a sneak. He's in full and perfect health, and that means I'm gonna have to draw him out. Nobody's approaching the team. Nobody's looking at Tommy, but maybe this thing is going to get attacked by blood spiders. Do skin and blood spiders fight each other, one does wonder? We might find out. We're gonna push in a little deeper, as scary as that is. These guys are just fine, right? We're just gonna take a look at them. Temperance and Hammett, do you guys want to sneak? How do you feel about it? Whatever, just doing what you're doing, it's fine. Alright. Rest of the team is fine. Tommy pops up for some reason. Oh shit, I just went into 3 times speed. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Accidentally went into 3 times speed. There is indeed a spider in here. It's in critical condition. I don't know where the skin spider went. We've gotten too deep in here by accident because I accidentally hit 3 times speed trying to put Tommy back into sneak. We are going to take everyone out of sneak and we are going to tell Tommy to come back over here. And we're just going to stick with him because he might be in some trouble. How many are coming with us? How many? Attack that target, Tommy. Make sure he comes with us. Maybe you could take care of this on your own. Make sure nothing's coming to the left or right. Oh shit, this one's bearing down fast, huh? This one's bearing down fast. Let's tell Tommy to fall back. Tommy, actually, don't fall back in the line of fire. Why don't you fall back over there? Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Man, those things move. Those things got a hustle to them, huh? Where is the team? Where's Tommy? Oh, nice. Looks like they got... Looks like whatever it is got killed. We're gonna turn back. I don't know where it landed. I don't know where it fell once... Oh, shit. Stop right there, Tommy. Oh, shit, it's right in front of us. Look at how scary that is. I just barely saw it moving. Fuck. Oh, my God. It is completely hidden in the grass. Jeez Louise. All right. Tommy. Fall back over here. You're way too close to that thing. The team can fire on it. It's absolutely fine. Hopefully they catch it. I'm going to keep eyes on it in case they do. Oh. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Manage it. Manage it. I believe in you. I really believe in you. Where'd it go? I lost it. Oh, shit. Tommy, back up. Back up. It's way closer than I thought it was. Nice. Nice. Tommy, make sure it dies. Make sure it dies. Hammett and Temperance are firing at something behind us. Making me a little nervous, I'm gonna say. Not sure what they're firing at, but it's making me just a tad nervous. We got people aiming in every direction. I think they've gotten a little bit nervous about whatever's going on here. We're just gonna put them back to back, I guess. Alright, no, they're all facing one way now. They're all facing one way. We're gonna leave them to do it. Nope. They're facing this way. Oh, it's a skin spider. Alright, good. Well, we can deal with that. That's fine. Can you guys get better at aiming, please? I'd love that. It'd make me so happy. There you go. And Tommy turns around. They all turn around. Something's coming up from that side too. Tommy, you go loot that skin spider. Temperance, you keep eyes front. Something's obviously got them a little bit nervous. Let's step up and form a line. Tommy's watching something. It was right here. Here it is. Are we ready or are we shooting? What are we doing? Temperance, are you about to get shot in the back of the head? No, but you know what? I'd like you to step out a bit. How about that? Tommy, we're going to take you down again. You're not going to walk in front of the crossbows, but you're going to head down. We're going to come out into the area away from the grass, so if there is something coming, we don't get surprised by it. Not that it can't still happen, but Tommy, stop right there. And let's just... What are you aiming at? What do you see that I don't see, Tommy? Oh, there it is. A very slow-moving blood spider. I think you got this on your own, Tommy. You need to practice anyway. Come on. Nice. Good. Good, Tommy. We're watching to the left. We're making sure nothing's coming at us. He needs this kind of practice anyway. How's he doing? Crossbows? Oh, look at that. Look how fast it's leveling up. You needed this practice. This is good. Nothing's in front of us. Nothing's behind us. Shit, here comes a fast one. Is it? Yes, here comes a very fast one. All right, Tommy, go. Jesus, God. All right. Run. God damn, they're so fast. All right, we know there's a hidden one moving real slow in the grass there. Got to be really careful about that. Let me get Tommy back online over here. We'll draw the quick one away. We'll drop him right here. There you go, Tommy. Keep your eyes on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. He's going after someone else. Who's he going after? Quill? One of them? He's getting real fucking close, huh? Everyone but Tommy. Pull back. Oh, nice. Tommy, was that you? Hammett and Quill take up a perfect position a little bit high. Let's back you up a touch. Quill, right there. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Tommy, you're not in the way of Temperance. We're going to walk you back out. Not in the grass, because there is definitely a hidden blood spider in that grass. For sure. There he is. I just saw him. I just saw him move. You got this. You got this, Tommy. Are you still training? Are you training? Look at you. Look at you. You're right up to level 3. If you kill this guy, I'm going to be very proud of you. We're just going to check on the team real quick. Make sure they're okay. Okay. Tommy? Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. You got this. Oh, yes! Good job. You're over full, but to the victor. You know what? You don't even have any blood spider meat. How about we decide if that's an acquired taste you're about to discover? All right. Everybody, back in a sneak. Tommy, out over here. Let me just take a look at these guys. You guys are okay, right? Yeah, you're all just grouping up. That's fine. This seems like an okay spot to do it. Actually, I'm going to tell you what I want you guys to do. Just duck down under this ridge right here. Just right there. We might have done it. There was 2 in there that I saw. No, there's still fucking 1 up there. And Tommy can't do this on his own. But I don't want to bring everybody down here because it's going to turn into a clusterfuck in this grass. It's going to turn into an impossibility in this grass. I'll tell you also. Tommy, are you... Is your stealth a Ryzen? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're becoming our resident sneak. Alright, there was a spider right there. There it is. We just want to see how deep we can get in before it gets angry with us. And if we can notice any other movement. Do we see any other movement in here? There's a fucking skin spider back there. This is a very slow-moving blood spider. He's been critically hurt. Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Oh, shit. Here comes a quick one. Here comes a quick one. Tommy, back up a bit. Let's see how quick this one is. Is it a real quick one? We're losing the light. We're going to have to fall back to the armory again. We're further out than I want it to be. What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at? What is out here? Oh. Don't be aiming at skin spiders. Don't ever do that. Alright, he dropped a blood spider. I know not where. Here's one. Oh shit, they're both moving really slow. There's 3 of them. God, he came out of the tree. Jesus Christ, that was scary. Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Come on. Yes, Tommy, you're the best. You're the best ever. You're so good at this, Tommy. This is your time to shine. Nobody's coming from the left or the right. Where's that skin spider? I think he got another one. Tommy, if you drop all 3, we're gonna bring the... Oh, there's 4! Another also with its leg hurt. I might bring the team down here. I might do it. I might do it. It's a little dangerous, but I might do it. We're gonna do it. Come down here. Please try not to draw that skin spider with you. Tommy dropped another one. Come on, Tommy. Come on, Tommy. What did you just did? You took care of 5 skin spiders. Blood spiders, rather. Even scarier. Come on, Tommy. Come on. Come on. Oh, Tommy. All right, back up a little. Aim. Nice, Tommy. I think that's everything. There was way more in here than I thought, but we've made enough noise and dealt with enough nonsense that I feel like anything else would have come crawling out of the woodwork already. All right, Tommy, fall back into following. Quill, take lead. Tommy, keep eyes on that skin spider. That's actually really good. You've proven yourself as a fantastic crossbow warrior. We're going to scan these grasses. What's the issue? There's a blood spider right here. All right, cool. That's fine. Where's everybody? Right there and there. Beautiful. Tommy, where are you? Tommy, don't be firing from over there. Oh my god. Tommy, you want to show this team how it's done? You want to show these guys how it's done? Come on, Tommy, you got this. All right, it's making its way over here. That's kind of okay. Let's take a Quill and let's just back him up a bit because it's going to see him first when it comes out over here. We're going to put him here. Is it turning this way? It is. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Come on. Come on, guys. I think this is the last one. I think this is it. They would have come by now. I do want to check behind us, make sure no one's coming around the other side. Nope. Okay, cool. You guys and your terrible aim. Beautiful. Beautiful. In we go. There's bones. There's stuff all over the floor. There's books. There's a guardless katana. There's a topper. These guys don't know that yet. They don't know that yet. I do want to find that spider we just dropped, though. I don't know where he went. Alright, we found the last one. It's dead. We're going to just make sure... These guys are moving real slow, so we don't know if there's any, like, hiding around somewhere and their legs are hurt, and they're going to come out and surprise us the first thing in the morning, which will really bum me out. There's a fucking blood spider, or skin spider, rather. What are you eating? What are you eating? We're going to come around the other side and deal with him. I don't want to be stuck by the water while we do it. We're actually going to come all the way around. All the way around. These guys did it. They cleared it, and Tommy, really, the absolute hero here. You're eating Garu. Somebody yelled Yarg. EEUUUURRRH. We haven't seen a body. There's a single skin spider eating something. And we are going to attack it from right here. We're a little on the close side. Oh shit, there's 2 of them. All right, we dropped the one. Nice. Everybody turn and fire. Nice. Good job. Good job. Temperance, what kind of room you got? You got plenty of room. Why don't you go see what they were eating? Not first aid. I do that all the time. Why don't you go see what they were eating? A skin spider. Nice. And we're going to make sure these guys stay dead. They are dead. They stay dead. I love it. All right. It is getting late, but we can make camp here, provided we don't open this door and find something horrifying and terrible. Hammett, Why don't you... Oh, shit. Really? Is anybody? Nobody is skilled enough. That is very interesting. All right. Hammett, you have tools in your inventory. Holy crap. All right, that's going to take some time. That's not the greatest thing that's ever happened. I guess Quill can run around here and start doing some looting, I suppose, of the general stuff that's laying around. We'll grab a book. We'll grab some of these weapons. Oh, Hammett's going to be running through that lock for a full day. It's going to take him forever. There's another katana here. Let's take a look at these weapons. Let's go over by Hammett. We'll take a look at these weapons. And we might have to pull the team back to the outpost for the night and come do this in the morning, because it is going to take quite some time for them to manage this, and we are going to be a sitting target here. But we did find a bunch of... Oh, nice. Some actually really nice weapons. Alright. Quill's gonna take one. And I think, Tommy, you've earned... You carried this day, and you have a very crappy weapon, so you have certainly earned one. Alright, we grabbed all the weapons and divvied them up. Everybody's got something nice now. A bunch of katanas were laying around. There's a book out here. Hammett might actually be able to finish this. You know, I'll tell you what, Hammett, I don't want to waste the tools. I was going to say maybe we'll lay in with him, but we might just let him do it. He might be able to get that done before it gets dark. It's a little bit of a risk. It's kind of a gigantic risk, because if he doesn't get it done before it's dark, we are really in trouble out here. Also, if he pops open that door and there's danger behind there, we are dramatically in trouble here. Because we can't get anywhere safe if it gets too dark. We're going to let him... Oh, I was going to say we're let him do it till 19. We're going to see where he's at when... Fuck, there's a spider out here. There's a bunch of spiders out here. 2 of them. Alright. He's at 1937 at 200 cutting. We're going to let him get through it. We're going to let him get through it. I don't love it, but we're going to let him get through it. This is a crazy risk we're taking, but if we truck it all the way back to the army, we just got to come back out here and cut this again in the morning, and who knows what's going to have taken fucking up residents in here when we come back. 52 gorilla and a whole line of skin spiders. Alright, Hammett's got this. Hammett's got this. Look at this. Look at it. He's doing it. He's doing it. It's very, 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 very dangerous what we're doing. If this is anything but a safe place to hang out, we are in some serious trouble. If this is filled to the tippy top with blood spiders, which it could be, what is this called? A library. Second Empire Lost Library. We are going to have to sprint like the Dickens if this was anything but a safe haven. Here we go. Hammett. Open. Everybody out of sneak. And Hammett. I don't love this, but step inside. I think we're safe. I think we're safe. Everybody get in here. And Hammett, you run upstairs. And just double check. Just check that it's safe up there, okay? Make sure it's not filled with spiders. It's not. It's a perfect library. Everybody up. Everybody up. Temperance, you close that door. Oh my god, we did it. We did it. Okay. Okay. We know what to do. Everybody actually back downstairs. We without a doubt have some more chests to crack open. Do we? Yes, we do. Hammett, do you have the skills for this? Barely. Barely. We'll let you get through that through the night. You can take your time working on that one, and we are going to start checking all these chests. I'm going to be dropping stuff off here. My goodness. Location already known. Ancient military documents. An old Empire military cache. That is just fine. We're going to raid everything, and then we will decide what we're going to leave, because I don't think we're going to have enough room for everything. A unique engineer's map. Location already known. We could have found engineering research, but that's fine. We don't mind selling stuff, so that's quite all right. We'll take a look in this small crate, and there's some chests back here. Nice. 4 books. We'll take those. Thank you very much. We'll start with this chest. An old treasure map that we don't know the location of. Will is out of trading range, hilariously. Why don't you grab that? Hammond will crack that open in a minute, and in the meantime, let's get our map ready. And let's see what we've learned. And Quill has an old treasure map. A treasure map for some ancient ruin, likely full of treasure or lost technology or horrible death. The map is insanely old and hard to understand, but from what you can gather, it appears to be something science or technology related. It could have ancient science books or possibly even AI cores. All right, let's see what we've learned. Oh my goodness, that is as far away as it possibly can be. We really, one of these days, we are ready to adventure. Far, far, far away. My goodness. Oh, and like perfect timing. Hammett, I love it. We just finished studying our old treasure map, and Hammett manages to pick the lock. What have we found? Let's see. Outpost type 1 and 2, we already know these, that's fine. Another old treasure map that is Southern Hive. Nice. Very interesting. An engineer's map, we already know, that's just fine. We'll put that there. Ancient military documents, we already know, that's just fine as well. Old treasure map for towns, Southern Hive. It has the same spiel about it being a treasure map to ancient technology. Let's see. It is interesting. All right. I don't think I ever went in here in my last playthrough. The Southern Hive is a frightening bunch. I wonder if they will ever see these areas. I went down to the Ashlands mostly by accident. It was very scary. It's one of the most horrifying things I ever dealt with. All right, well, I think that's a perfect spot to leave it. My goodness, these guys set out to raid this blood spider-filled village, and they did just that. Tomy has leveled up his crossbow skills and truly proven himself to be the MVP today. He did a fantastic job. These guys have some maps, and there was a bunch of good weapons here too, actually. I don't even want to discount that. They're all carrying really nice katanas compared to the junk they were carrying before. So when we come back, we will very likely be making a decision. We're either going to make our way back to the waystation, or we will consider possibly raiding a point further north. I think what I'll probably do is take a look at their packs, see how much I think we've got in terms of what's valuable and what's not. I know I said I wanted to sort through and maybe leave some of those junk weapons behind. So we'll find out exactly what these guys are going to do in the next episode. So subscribe for more Kenshi, and I'll see you next time.